Welcome, Adam. Welcome. Good to have you here, bro. Good to have you here. Thank you for putting the Discord link, brother. Just waiting for Botrix to turn up real quick, just to see if I can, obviously, if it works and everything. But welcome, bro. You're recovering well. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, brother. Just waiting for Botrix. But yeah, I'm waiting to see if the bot turns up. If the bot turns up, then we will be all good to get schmoving. Um, but yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream today. It's probably not going to be more than a 2-hour stream. There's Botrix. Good to have him here. So there we go. Perfect. Botrix has turned up. But yeah, like I have to do it early today because I don't think I'll have time later. So I've decided to do it early. Welcome, Eli. Good to have you here as well, bro. But yeah, I'm recovering well. See, Adam. What you've got to understand about Man United while we wait for people to turn up is I've just I've kind of just not watching any games this season. I mean, I'm watching the Europa League tomorrow, but I'm not confident that we're going to go through because we've lost our only striker that can actually put the ball in the net. We're stuck with Hoyland for the game, which means we're fucked because he's shit. Um, so yeah, I don't have any faith in going through in the Europa League. So I've kind of just given up on the season because you've got to understand that with Xerxes injured and all of that, I didn't watch the Newcastle defeat. I didn't because I just thought, well, end of the day, we've got 6 games left in the league season, and I don't see the point in watching the games when we're already guaranteed to finish outside of Europe. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, like, even if we manage to get every point that we can physically earn left out of the 6 games, the maximum points we can get, I think, is like 56, which is already our lowest points total in history in the Premier League. And I'm pretty sure we're already guaranteed to not be able to get Europe in the league. So it's like, I don't really see the point in watching the games when there's nothing to play for in the league anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I will watch the Europa League, but if we get knocked out in that, I'm not going to watch until the start of the next season. You know what I mean? Did I see the score? Yeah, I saw the score. I've heard plenty about the game. Xerxes was good, but of course he got injured. Bruno was good, as he always is. And apart from that, everyone else was crap. Ericsson was horrendous. Lindelof was horrendous. Hoyland was horrendous. Bayernde didn't do well. Yeah, it's like I've kind of just learned that I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, this season is a write-off for me. I don't have a reason to watch the final 6 games of the season because there's nothing to play for. I couldn't care if we finish 17th or fucking what the highest we can finish, which is I think like 8th or 9th. Like, I couldn't give a difference. It means nothing. If we can't get Europe, I don't care if we finish 17th or 8th. It makes no difference to me. So it's like, that's why I'm just not watching the final 6 games of the season, because I don't see a point. You know, I don't see a reason to watch. Let's just say that. Onana or Bayern, I will answer that question, Adam, with a counterpoint of Heaton. Who do you think is better, Onana or Bayern? Tom Heaton. There you go. That's my answer. Because you're telling me to pick between 2 piles of garbage. You know what I mean? There's not really a winning answer there. But yeah, now that a few people have arrived and we're 5 minutes in, what I was gonna say before I got into a discussion is basically sorry, fucking hell, my mind went there, guys. Yeah. So before I went into a full on discussion about Man United, today I have to stream earlier at the moment because if I'm gonna get a stream done today, it has to be now. Because later I'm gonna be busy or tired, and it's smarter to just do it while I'm not tired and I'm also not busy. You know what I mean? So end of the day, because I'm tired later, I kind of thought, well, you know what, we might as well just you know stream now, do about a 2-hour stream. I'm not going to be able to do it any longer, I don't think. I think two hours to 2.5 hours is as long as I can go today, guys. I don't have the ability to stream much longer than that because I'm a little bit busy today. But what I can do is at least give you a midweek stream now so that then when we get to the weekend, it won't have been like a full week again since I last streamed. You know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, we'll do a shorter midweek stream, and then we'll do a where we like tackle one of the poll options, and then on the weekend we'll do like multiple things. You know what I mean? So obviously, thank you to everyone, by the way, who has voted on the poll. Do a obviously the results are in. Every single option managed to get some sort of vote, so I will do all of them. I will do all of the options on the poll, but I think we're going to start with the one that did manage to get the most votes today. Good to see you're enjoying yourself with the Minecraft movie, Eli. But yeah, end of the day, I think we're going to start today, or do today, because it's only going to be like a 2-hour stream. I'm probably only going to tackle one game today. I said that if I have more time, and if people want to see me do something else in the stream, I might have some time to do a little bit of something else. But I think the main thing we're going to tackle today is some more player career. Because I could do player career, or I could do Outer Wilds. But I feel like with Outer Wilds, I'd rather do a longer than 2-hour stream. You know what I mean? So today, I think today is a better thing to, I think it's better for us to attack, the player career mode with, obviously, McGee. I can't remember his first name. And I think that's the best thing to attack. Yo, Was, good to have you. Welcome, Was. But yeah, end of the day, I think today is the day to tackle the player career. Because you guys have been waiting for it. You want me to do it, and stuff like that. I don't know if that's Mr. Wazza or if that's a new person, bro. We've got Waz and Mr. Wazza. It might be Mr. Wazza's alternate account. You know what I mean? Or change his name. I don't know. But yeah, I think today we're gonna tackle the player career. Because it's got the most votes. You guys wanted to see player career mode. You've been wanting me to bring it back, obviously, with McGee, with obviously the Everton career with Broja and stuff like that. Score prediction, the Real Madrid game. I think it'll be close, but I just don't see Real Madrid. The problem with Real Madrid this season is, as much as I hate Arsenal, I hate Arsenal. I want Real Madrid to do it over them. Sorry, guys, got a little bit of indigestion. I want Real Madrid to do the unthinkable, but I just don't this season. Real Madrid have been so really poor for their own standards, to be honest. They've been terrible in games that matter. And so because of that, it's I just don't see them doing it this season compared to other seasons when they've been able to change the script. So I think instead, I think what they'll do is they will win the tie, but I don't think, or the match, but they won't win the tie. So I think it might be like a 2-1, or maybe like a 3-1 or something. I just don't see them doing it to Arsenal, because Arsenal have the ability to just sit in and counter them, and that will probably win them the match, so I think they might win the game, but I just don't see them doing the tie. Now, against PSG in the semis, I think they might get patterned, because they're way better at attacking than Real Madrid. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to get FIFA loaded up, because it's clear that we are going to be doing player career mode today, guys. I am going to get FC25 loaded up real quick. We are going to be doing that today, because like I said, it's been a long time since we did the player career mode, since we did more W's. You put more Z's as well, but was you know what I mean? But yeah, but yeah, we're going to be doing player career. Like I said, I might only be able to do about a 2-hour to 2.5-hour stream today, because I've got a lot of other things I need to get done today, and also I've got other things I want to do today. So it's only going to be like a smaller stream. It's not going to be like a 5-hour, 6-hour stream like I've done, the last couple. So I'm not going to be doing any more Super Mario Mon today. I'm not going to be doing Shadows of Doubt. I'm not going to be doing Elden Ring Deathless Run. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be doing any of that. We're going to tackle one of the poll options, which is obviously the player career mode. And then we will then... But don't worry, for anyone who has voted on other things like Bloodborne, Outer Wilds, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, they will all be coming back as well. But Today we're doing player career because most people voted for it, and it's been a long time since I did it. So yeah. Now let me just get it nice and ready, guys, real quick. But yes, you see the chat, nice, good stuff. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played FIFA as well, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because like I have no emotional attachment to this year's like online. Like Ultimate Team this year gives me no attachment. Like I have no personal like attachment to this year's like FIFA. So I'm kind of like not really attached to it in any way. I am gonna have to quickly change some settings because I can't see the chat over the game. I always feel like I have to do this, you know. Let me just change the game settings to visual. No, not visual. Display configuration. And I need to change it to Windows borderless. And that should work, I think. Okay, I don't think I saved it because it didn't do anything. Windows borderless. There we go. Perfect. Right, now we can see the chat. That's what I wanted. I think the chat is in a good location. But yes, your opinion does count the most, Woz. You've got, by the way, Mr. Wazza, I just thought I'd let you know, you are named after one of my my Mario mons in the Super Mario Mon thing. All of my subs are. I don't remember which one you are. I can't remember. I think you're a Shy Guy, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you're one of my... I just thought I'd let you know, because you weren't there. Like, Eli and Adam and, you know, Ollie and that were there for the Super Mario Mon stream. I've been naming them after people that are active in my chat. So you are one of my Super Mario Mons. So, yeah, I don't know how good you are in it yet, but I just thought I'd let you know that. I've been naming them... but yeah, I've been naming them off the chat, and you are one of them. What happened to me at the end? What do you mean, what happened to you at the end? In what? What, in Super Mario Mon? You're alive. Don't you worry, Adam. You're alive. No one's died yet. You know, obviously it's a Nuzlocke, so if you die, you're dead. But don't worry, no one's died yet. You're still alive, Adam, bro. You're still the bomb on. Don't you worry. But yeah, don't worry, bro. You're still the bomb on. You're still alive. You're still sitting pretty. You know what I mean? Let's leave the chat there because I need to be able to see other things. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry. But yeah, you know, end of the day, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Adam, you are still alive. Actually, before I do that as well, let me change the camera to Pro because we're obviously playing player career and I want it on Pro. Don't worry, everyone's alive. I will say though, right now, Eli is the one putting in the most work. Like Eli is named after, I think, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a buzzy bee or something like that, and it's putting in work. Like when I stream that next, you'll see what you are, you know, and stuff. Like if you want to go and check the stream, the last stream I did with Super Mario Mon, you can check exactly what you are. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you're a buzzy bee. I'm not too sure though. But anyway, what we're doing today, guys, is we're back with McGee on the player career mode. Oh, I got some consumables that I can add to McGee. I won't do that yet. I'll probably change him when... I will say, some of this does look nice. I'll probably change him when we actually, like, make a transfer. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're back with Everton, back with Daishi. Buzzy Bomb. No, I think you're a Buzzy Bee. Adam's the Bomb Bomb. I think you're a Buzzy Bee. Like, not a Buzzy Bee as in, like, a bumblebee. Like, you're a Buzzy and then the letter B. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what that means in Mario. I have absolutely no idea what that... I mean, I know what the enemy is, because I've seen it in Mario Maker. But I have absolutely no idea what the actual, like, thingy is. How much is Mario Mon cost? It doesn't cost anything. Any ROM hack or, like, you know, like, alternate version of a Nintendo game will not cost you money. You just have to go on PC, get the emulator to run it, and then download it. You can't charge for a thing that is a, like, custom version, like a modded version of a game, because then you're, you know, so it doesn't cost anything. You just go and download it. It's free. Um, what color Shy Guy? You're red. You're a you know a normal Shy Guy. You are a red Shy Guy. And I thought like it worked with you as well because you're like a mysterious guy. You know what I mean? Like you're a mysterious guy. So I thought like Shy Guy will work well with you. So we kind of thought about it. I think you can get it on mobile, but it's on PC. I'm gonna buy GTA 6 when it eventually comes out. Bro, when it eventually comes out, what you mean? Like when I'm 30 years old in like 5 years time? Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I will do more Super Mario Mon probably on the weekend. And then I'll be able to like explain everything to you in that. But today we're doing player career, guys. Like I said, we haven't been back with this in a while. We're back with player career. In terms of the calendar, what did we do last time? What was our games? Oh, it's blocked by my chat. Okay, well that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we did a lot of games there. Look, Man United, Brentford. I can't see what game that is under the chat. Oh, international friendlies, which I didn't play. There's another game in there against Southampton and West Ham. But we've got December now, guys, and this is a very, 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 very hard month. Doesn't it come out summer next year? It might, but it might get delayed again. Was so like end of the day, who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But yeah, we have got a horrible month, guys. If you want to have a little look at what games we've got, in 3 games' time, we have the Merseyside derby against Liverpool at home at Everton. Then, followed by that, we have to go on an away trip to Arsenal. Then we have an away game in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle at St James's Park. Then we have to go to Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Then we have to play against bloody Man City away at the Etihad. And then we have to play against Nottingham Forest. This is a nuts month of games. This is going to be a rough set of games. Like, that is a nasty month of games right there. That is nasty. That is absolutely nasty. I have no idea how Spurs lost to Wolves, to be honest, bro. Like, end of the day, the thing is, though, we've got Wolves next, so we'll probably lose to them as well, just because, we seem to be together in this, Spurs and United, you know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't remember that I left it on the Merseyside derby for when I next play. So I haven't played FIFA or FC in like a week. So I might be a little bit shoddy to start off, guys. But at the same time, I probably won't be because I'm McGee. You know what I mean? This is McGee we're talking about here. Will McGee ever drop his standards? No, of course he won't. If we have a look at the player stats in the league, in terms of, first of all, by the way, Højlund being 4th in top scorers, not realistic whatsoever. Same with Dominic Solanke and Jack Grealish. They seem to have got their top scorers completely wrong. In top scorers, I'm not on there because I don't score goals for the team, but I do set up goals because I am number 1 on assists in the league right now. 6 assists in 14 games. We're outdoing Kevin De Bruyne right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, the FIFA fell off. It did fall off. Like, the promos have just been really poor recently. Like, there's one out right now that's, like, icons and heroes, and you're just never going to pack the good ones. So it's, like, it's just pretty shit. So I'm kind of just, what I'm doing is I'm doing a tactical thing where, like, I relax from playing the game at the moment, and then I go back to it when Team of the Season starts. So that I'm then at least, like, refreshed. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't been playing online. But yeah, I am top of assists. Solanke really... Yeah, I don't think so, mate. I'm top of assists, and I'm pretty sure Pickford is top of clean sheets. Because as you can see right there, guys, 12 appearances in the league for Jordan Pickford, and he's got 8 clean sheets. That is beautiful. That is ultimate Dyche ball right there. Park the bus, 0-0 draws right there. That is what he does, bro. That is Sean Dyche heritage. Or Davy Moyes nowadays, I guess. And then you got the red cards, and then you got yellow cards, which no one really cares about. So, Mickey Mouse hair. Oh, bro. This is McGee hair, bro. Mickey Mouse wishes he had golden locks like I do, or orange golden locks. I think he wishes he had this kind of hair. Other than that, though, in the league right now, we are sitting in 4th in the league, by the way, guys. We're not doing bad whatsoever. Like, we are 4th in the league. Spurs are first, not realistic whatsoever. I could move my chat to the other side, but the problem... you know what? Let me move my... actually, either side, the chat's going to be in the way of something. But as you can see there, Spurs, if you can't see it through the chat, Spurs are first with 28 points in the league. I don't know how they're doing it. Then it's Man City with 26 points. Then it's Liverpool also with 26 points. And then we follow that up with a 4th position with 23 points. Okay, good to hear it, Eli. Good to hear it, bro. And then it's Chelsea, Arsenal, Palace, West Ham. United are realistic at the moment, you know, down in 14th. They're doing what they do in real life. And then Wolves are at the bottom of the league with Southampton and Ipswich, with Leicester just about surviving, dare I say, from relegation. Only if this was IRL. I kind of wish it isn't, because United are 14th still. It basically is for me, you know. But yeah, for you, I understand what you mean. And then in terms of Carabao Cup, which we'll be playing today as well, guys, against Newcastle, we are in the quarterfinals where we play against Newcastle. There is also Arsenal versus Villa, Liverpool versus City, and Brighton versus Fulham. So we'll see how that goes. You know what I mean? This is going to be the table next season. I don't think it is, mate. Because Everton are not going to be 4th in the league because they haven't got McGee and Broja. You know what I mean? Like, Broja's not going to stay, and he's the best player. If I go over to bloody goddamn, where's squad? There should be squad hub, shouldn't there? No, I don't need my career. I need where's squad hub? I should be able to look at my squad. I'm pretty sure. I know there's a way you can do it. It's my actions. There we go. But as I said, right now, Broja is the guy. You know, like, we're the ones setting everyone up. We've got 6 goals, most of them, though, in the Carabao Cup. Look, because if you look at the Carabao Cup, we've got 3 games, 4 goals, 1 assist in that. In the league, we're not scoring as many. We've only got 2 goals in the league, but we have got 6 assists in the league. And the reason we've got as many assists in the league is because Broja has been putting them balls in the net. 5 goals, 3 assists in 10. Beto's also started to chip in with some goals now, though. Like, he isn't as bad as he used to be. You know what I mean? And then other than that, you got Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's putting in some work as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, end of the day, I think it is about time, guys. We get into it. You know, we jump into what we can get done. But yeah, you know, end of the day, like I said, we've had a good time so far. But it's really about this month. Because the month of games this month are nasty. Like I said, Liverpool at home, then Arsenal away, then Newcastle in the Cup away, then Chelsea at home, then City away, and then Nottingham Forest at home. This is a nasty set of games. And I think it's only right to start off, guys, with the Merseyside derby. Also, January transfer window is coming up. I'm not planning to move because Everton are doing well. We're 4th in the league, you know? So, I'm not planning a move away from Everton yet. But I have got a couple of clubs that are looking at me. In the form of, we obviously have Lazio, which we only need to get some more goals in the inside the box. This is my favoured one. This is the one that I've put as my target club. Because I think Lazio is a good stepping stone. You know what I mean? Go to the Serie A, do what all the players are doing in real life in the Serie A. You know what I mean? Like where Scott McTominay's gone and Lukaku and that. And then use that as a path. Because I do have Real Madrid as one of them. But for me to do that, I'd have to get good at slide tackles. I don't really do that. You know what I mean? And then other than that, you've got... And I also don't want to just go straight to Real Madrid. You know, I want to build up to Madrid. Madrid is like an end-of-career thing. You know what I mean? Like when I hit my prime years. You know what I mean? And then other than that, you got Villarreal, which I just don't really have too much interest in. I'd rather go to Lazio than them. And then Brighton, it's like, why would I go to Brighton when Everton are doing decent in the Prem? You know what I mean? So I think I'm probably going to stick at Everton during the January transfer window. And I will only move if we are in... If we're, like, really in the shit come, like, near end of January. You know what I mean? Now, you guys are going to have to let me know how it sounds. like, because you guys are gonna have to let me know how it sounds when I go into a game, because there's not really any, any music or anything, or like any like noise until I enter a game where there's the crowd noise and the commentators and stuff. So I don't know how it sounds yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be drowning it out or if they're gonna be drowning me out. So when we get into it, you're gonna have to let me know how it sounds. But yeah, I think without further ado, we've talked a while, so I think it's time we jump on in to some more bloody player career, some more stuff with good old McGee. I don't remember his first name. What's his first name again? I know it's McGee, but like, what's my first name? What's my first name? Like, I'm just McGee, aren't I? I'm just McGee. There's no first name, guys. I'm a one-named player. I am just McGee. There is no first name for me. I am just straight up McGee. I am just McGee. No first name. I'm a one-name player, like Joe or Hulk. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter with FIFA though. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't matter with FIFA? I don't know what you're talking about, Adam. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea what you're meaning, bro. So, without further ado, let's see who we're playing against Liverpool. We can't do the Christmas one yet. I've got to wait 11 days before I can do that. And I think it's time we get towards the Merseyside derby. You know what I mean, guys? So, yeah, without further ado, let's do some training beforehand. We will just load our current ones. I'm only going to do a new set of training, like, at the end of the season. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't matter the audio, though? We still want to be able to hear me and the game. You would prefer... I know it doesn't matter as much as, like, other games, but I think you'd still want to hear, like, what the commentators are saying, and, like, if I give away a pen or something, you know what I mean? So, like, it doesn't matter as much, I do agree, but if it's drowning me out, it will matter a little bit. So, we've been moved to 7th, by the way, in the league now, because other teams have now played their games. So, we have gone down to 7th. We were 4th, but other teams have played their games in hand. So, we are back down to 7th now. But if we win, we go straight back up to 4th. I'm right behind. Yeah, no, there's no music because of copyright. But I'm not meaning music. I'm more meaning, like, when we get into a game, it depends how loud the commentators are. You know what I mean? Or how loud things like that are. So if you just let me know how they sound when we get into the actual game, then we'll see. You know what I mean? But if we win, we go up to 4th and we go 1 point behind Liverpool. So, there is something to be had there. There is there is a possibility to to catch up to Liverpool here. So this is a big Merseyside derby, and we've got home advantage. You know what I mean? The Merseyside derby, at Everton. We've got a big game against a rivalry. Southampton managed to pull a 0-0 draw against Chelsea. That's literally just Chelsea in real life at the moment. Spurs, of course, on top at the moment, yes. We'll see how that ends in the future, shall we? But anyway, Merseyside derby against Liverpool. We have to look at the team. Obviously, we're doing players McGee. Team, Broja's in the starting 11. We always love to see that, guys. Broja right leading the line. We love to see a Broja in the team. And Dye at left mid with Harrison right mid. Bunham and Idrissa Gueye in the 2 CDM roles. Ancient Young at right back. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit scared of what Luis Diaz is going to be doing against Ashley fucking Young, who's like 39 years old at right back. I don't know why we're not playing, like, who we normally play there, because I think we normally play like Nathan Patterson or something. And for some reason, Ashley Young is playing, but sure, I guess. Branthwaite and Tarkowski with Hartman at left back, and then big man Jordan Pickford through the middle in goal throughout the whole season. No, I don't think that's going to stay, mate. But yeah, we have got Broja up front, which is nice, because me and Broja, we do have a nice little connection, Me and Broja, we have got a nice little connection in, other competitions that we played. So, let's just hope we can continue that. Let me know if it is too loud, of course, the gameplay, when I'm in, or if it's too quiet and you can't hear, like, anything.
We're here to enjoy
but here we are.
that football fans are
Goodison Park.
Which side will step up and deliver?
Everton versus Liverpool. Yeah, let me know if the commentators or like anything like that is too quiet or too loud, and I can change it. Get a 7.5. I can do that. Dribble success rate. I can get a better than 20% dribble success rate. I'd be disgusted in myself if I managed to get that bad of a dribble success rate and get an assist. I mean, that's what I've been doing all season. I'm top of assists for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, I am top of the assist charts in the Premier League for a reason. Because, you know, assists do seem to be a bit of me.
You from Liverpool, a city alive.
Boom. All right, let's have a little look at what Liverpool's team is, shall we? Because we can't look for some reason in a different way. I don't know why it doesn't let you. Okay, they have Jota up front. Brandt at cam. Okay, that's a signing. With Chiesa playing left mid. Oh my god, Chiesa's going to kill Young. Young is going to get absolutely destroyed by Federico Chiesa. Is it too quiet, do you think? Or is it like can you hear both the game and me well at the same time? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm talking, can you hear the game? Is what I'm saying. Alexis McAllister and Gravenberch as their CDMs. With Andy Robertson left back, Gomez and Van Dijk, with Trent at right back, and then Alisson. I mean, that is just a nasty team. There's nothing bad about that team. And they've even got, like, a better cam than Szoboszlai. They've got Brandt instead of Szoboszlai. So they've got a very good team. On the bench, they've got Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, whoever Jaden Dans is, don't know who that is, Curtis Jones, Gueye, okay, I don't know why they're not playing him over Joe Gomez, I have no idea. Matthias Tell, okay, well, Spurs don't have Tell anymore because they have Tell. So Liverpool have Tell instead. And then Szoboszlai, Shimikas, and Varos, who's their backup goalkeeper. Because I think Kelleher moved, I'm pretty sure, in the summer window. So, yeah, they've got a pretty decent team. They have got weaknesses. Obviously, Trent is not very good at defending. Everyone knows that. That's like not a like swipe at him, but it's just true. So yeah, while the gameplay is going, just let me know if it sounds good or anything like that, because I can't hear it, of course. Right volume. Okay, perfect. That's all I need to hear.
Excitement most of the time.
All right, let's get this going, guys. Let's get Merseyside underway.
I'm Guy Mowbray with Sue Smith alongside me for Everton versus Liverpool.
Everton versus
Liverpool. How strong Liverpool have been in the derby in the modern era.
Here we go. Nice.
Everton here, they're going to fancy the
we're at the Goodison.
Something. I'm sure they're going to make it really.
Everyone knows the Goodison Park derby, Merseyside derby in real life. How it ended with the Tarkowski and then the red cards for bloody. Curtis Jones and Abdoulaye Doucouré. Everyone remembers how the derby went in real life, so, you know, I would take a point. I would. Okay, just keep... Okay, that's good defending. Well done, Tarkowski. Good start. You had a good derby in real life, and hopefully that continues. I'm making a nice little run through the centre here. Broja's gone out a little bit wide. Oh, that's a nice little ball right there. Nice, into Jack Harrison. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful play. There was a part of me that wanted to shoot there, but I felt like, you know, there was a play, you know, to have there. And Anna Slot as well. Yeah, I forgot about him getting a red card as well. But yeah, we did some nice play with Jack Harrison there. Almost managed to find a little ball into Armando Broja, but it was a good block from Joe Gomez.
Something building for Liverpool.
You know, the fans will clearly, you know, we've got to do this one for the fans, you know, because the Everton fans would love a nice little win against Liverpool, you know, and that's a great save from Pickford to keep us in the game, because they have worked that really well. Okay, Jack Harrison's not getting there.
I've been looking forward to seeing most today. Are we going to see him play a prominent role here, Sue?
Okay, let's just keep our position, you know, keep our defending. Keep our defending. Okay, that's not good. What a save, Pickford. There's a reason he's top of clean sheets, guys. There is a reason he's got 8 clean sheets in 12 Premier League games. Because that was a fucking stunning save right there to stop Federico Chiesa from putting them 1-0 up. They've started this game well. We might have had that little chance where I could have found a play. But at the end of the day, they've started this game really well. You know, they have started this... Yeah, don't worry, bro. I knew what you meant. No! What a block. Bro, we're having to do what we do, you know? Keep the ball, you know? We're having to be a little bit of a, you know, park the bus. Okay, they've absolutely skewed the shot there. Chiesa's had a shocker there. But it looks like they're starting to get through our defence a little bit too easily. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of that. Anyway, up to Broja.
Well,
You
in
could have
their
headed that
last
back to
game,
me there,
Everton
mate.
had the
You
upper
didn't
hand against Wolves.
didn't seem to win
How
the
do you think
header.
they'll
I mean,
fare
it is
today?
probably against Van Dijk,
Yeah,
so I can
1-0.
probably
It
see
was a
why.
really tight game, wasn't it? It's certainly going to be challenging.
Yeah, we're not going to have
today.
much
There's not
possession
much
in this
between
game.
the
It's going to
two
be more about
sides.
counter
It's about
attacking.
whoever
You know what I
wins
mean?
that
Like
midfield
Liverpool are
battle,
going to have
but I
most
can't
of the
see
ball.
anything other than a draw
But end of the
today.
day, okay, Idrissa Gueye, that's not great, mate. But we're not going to have much of the ball. It's going to be more about, you know, breaking quick when we win it. You know what I mean? I'm going to go out to the left side because it wants me out here. You know, I'm out on the wide. You know, I have a bit of width of the team. I'm making a little run into the box here if he wants to find me. That is a horrendous ball. I don't even know who the hell you're aiming that for, bruv. That is a horrendous cross. I had the back post if he wanted to get it over to me, and he
Well,
just
it's been all
absolutely
Liverpool
shot
over
the
last
bloody
15
goddamn
minutes
cross.
or so, and they're starting to create plenty
But yeah,
of
they're having
chances
most of the
too.
ball.
You sense
I
it's
would
inevitable
like
that the
our
goal
defence
will
to actually
come.
close
It's
them down a little
certainly
bit
no
here
less than they
because, you know,
deserve.
we're kind of letting them just kind of play the ball around a
Another
little bit.
opportunity is
Luckily,
in the
they're
works
offside.
here.
All right, look, end of the day, we've not started this game brilliantly. Like, we've kept the ball decently well, but we've also not done anything with it.
Excellent,
You know what I mean?
reading of
Like,
the
look,
game to
like
win the
they
ball.
are having comfortable possession. They're not getting me on the ball, you know, like my teammates are not finding me with any pass.
Virgil van Dijk.
And we're really just getting outplayed in the midfield. Like I've got
Nice
no
possession. Is there a goal
no
to take
players
the lead
doing
coming?
anything in terms of, you know, like, look at this. Like, they are
Diogo
just
Jota.
pinging it around like an
Not so much
absolute
given away as cleverly won.
workhorse of a team. Nice. Find it.
Gay.
Nice. Little layoff.
Broja.
I'm going out wide.
He's beaten his marker here.
Go on.
And into
Go
the
on!
area it goes.
Oh my god!
Well, a
Bro, I
promising
found the
attack,
guy, but he
unable
should
to
have done
take
with something with it,
advantage.
man. I saw Broja and I thought, oh, Gomez is out of position
The
here.
hard work pays off. They won the ball.
I've got space. If you want to... cut back! Cut back! What are you doing? Fucking hell, man. You just walk in. That's nice.
Nicely
Into
played
Broja. Nice!
Well, not
What
the
a save.
easiest of saves,
What
but you'd
a save
expect
from
him to
Alisson.
probably stop
That was
that.
brilliant play. Me into
So corner
Broja.
now.
Broja
One
into
good ball
Iliman
in.
and
Might be
Dye.
all it takes
And
for
that
the
was a
lead.
chance. I thought that was going in the back of the net right there. I thought that was finding itself nestled into the back of the corner there. We're having a little bit of a better first half now. We started out a little bit dodgy, but we're doing a little bit better with it now.
Delivered into the box.
Oh my god, that's a
Cleared
chance.
away from goal.
Nice. Go on. I'm not left-footed,
Well, in that
guys.
sort of
I'm right-footed.
position, you simply
But, like,
have to
I had
get
the
it closer
chance.
than he
I have
did
to
there.
do it, you know? I know I'm not left-footed. I'm right-footed, but I had to try it, you know? It was on my left. I can't just try and... I can't be an Anthony, you know? Or like an Iron Robin. I can't just try and work it onto my right. I have to try it on my better foot that, you know, is in the position to take the shot.
Gomez.
Okay, I've missed out on the challenge there. I'm not going to lie. Okay, just
Robertson.
keep them in. Keep them pinned.
On to Chiesa.
Oh, fuck's sake. Nice. Great challenge, Harrison. Well done. Robertson's out of position.
Good run. Now,
Oh,
can
my
he pick out
God,
the right option?
man.
Oh, they were getting interested there, but not
It's
anymore.
like my guy is taking too fucking long on the ball. McGee's not having a great game in this one, man. Like, I'm losing the ball
Julian
really,
Brandt.
really haplessly. That's too easy. Too easy of a possession
Here's
loss
Jota.
there. Don't let them score. Don't you dare,
Alexis
team.
McAllister.
Just take the man. If you have to take the man, take the man. This is horrendous from our team right now. Yeah, we're going to let them score. Okay, clear it.
Needed a much
Nice,
lighter
better.
touch than that.
Not a great half. I'm not
And
going to
that
lie.
brings a
Not a
close
great
to the
half.
first half here
We
at
haven't had
Goodison.
enough of the ball. We need to get the ball under control. We need to keep the ball. And we need to play better with it. That's not been a good enough half. We've not kept enough of the ball. We've not done enough on the ball. And we're not keeping anything. It's not looking like we're going to put the ball in the net. We're not finding me in space, you know. We're not getting me on the ball, you know. And we're not going to win this game if we don't get some, you know,
And the
some
second half
control.
begins with the
Because
sides
they
locked on
are,
level terms.
like, as much as I wouldn't mind a 0-0 draw, we need to actually look like we want to win it. You know what I mean? Like, not a great half. It's looking more like we're trying to hang on to a 0-0 than actually try and get
To
something.
put them ahead.
And now we're not even got
And
that.
it's
Because
in.
now they're one...
Near
worst start.
silence in
Worst
both
start
parts
to
of
the
the
half
ground
possible.
as the first
Defence
goal
just
in the derby
disappeared.
is scored.
I don't know where Ashley Young went. I don't know where Branthwaite and Tarkovsky went. But there was no one marking the
Well,
striker.
let's have a look at this
That
again.
is
It's a
shocking from
sweet
Jared
connection.
Branthwaite. That is absolutely shocking from Jarrad Branthwaite. What a pathetic half. And what a horrible way to start the second half. Jarrad Branthwaite's just gone missing. Tarkowski's in position. He's doing what he should be doing. Jarrad Branthwaite is completely lost. I don't know what the fuck Jarrad Branthwaite is trying to do out there, but he's fucking trying to cover Ashley Young. It's almost like playing a 40-year-old Ashley Young is a bad choice. It's almost like using your brain is, you know, something they don't do.
Idrissa Gueye.
Oh my god, man. We're not even looking like we're going to get close. I've taken the man.
Oh, that's not a good challenge at all.
Yellow card. Yeah, yellow card. I tried to win the ball. I'm getting frustrated, man. It's a yellow card for me, but I tried to win the ball, man. I tried to win the ball. I got a yellow card, but end of the day, I had to try and win the ball, man. Like, we're not getting enough on the possession right now. So I had to try and just take the man and hope that I could get the ball there, and I didn't. Bro, we're not doing well enough. I'm on a booking now, but, you know, at least I feel like the fans would appreciate me taking Gravenberch, though, because, like, you've got to show fight in this fixture. You know, in a you know, Merseyside derby. Yeah, the AI is horrendous. Like, I will admit, if you don't play as the AI is shocking. And we're 2-0 down. Yeah, this is over. The team ain't even trying. They ain't even trying, man. Defence is non-existent. Who is marking the striker in the middle, man? What is Branthwaite and Tarkowski doing? Like, neither of them are even trying to mark Jota. What are you doing? Bro, you're off, and I don't hate that, because he's been shocking.
So the lead is now 2
Bro.
as the game restarts.
Yeah, it's Edmund McGee, yeah.
James Tarkowski.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for reminding me. That's a foul. What the fuck? I've been taken out! I just fucking got the ball past him, got fucking swiped, and the game said that's legal! What the fuck are you on? Are you drunk?
Robertson.
That's fucking pathetic! Oh, it's good to know we got fucking Anthony Taylor managing the game. Or Michael Oliver, or fucking any of them at this fucking rate. What in the fuck is that?
Salah.
Oh my goodness me, EA. Bro, you've got to give me time on the ball! Fucking hell! And Ndiaye! Why are you giving me the ball there? I'm not going to be able to do anything with it.
Showing good width here.
Stupid mug. God, the AI in this game. What is your brain on to think, oh, that's a pass I can do? Like, no, I'm not going to be able to keep the ball, bruv. I'm the cam. I'm not a winger. I haven't got fucking goddamn 99 fucking pace. And then I make a brilliant run through the middle and they don't even find me. Oh! Yeah, I might have to take the man, just get a red card, you know. Like, honestly, like, at least I've shown some fight. Like, I might have to swipe the man. But the problem is I've got to think about the fact that if I get, you know, I wouldn't mind getting subbed off, though, because this game's over. Like, the game's over. The fixture's over. We're losing this derby. So I've kind of just got to accept the fact that if I get subbed, good. Because the team ain't working in this game. They're not working hard enough to win this derby. Like, this game was over before it even began. My team ain't working hard enough to win this derby. Get me off. Sub me off. Sub me off. Sub me off, bruv. I don't want to play with these people. I don't want. Maybe a transfer in January might have to happen at this rate. Get me off the pitch. I'll take being subbed off, bruv, because I don't want to be playing in this team. Harrison's off. Great. I mean, I don't mind that, but I would like to be subbed off at this point. Because I'll take just getting to rest for the next fixture. Because the team ain't doing anything, bruv. The game's gone. Yeah, game is gone. Sub me off. Sub me off. Sub me off. I'll take a sub. I would take being subbed off at this point. I'm not gonna like request it because if the manager wants me out there on the pitch, then I'm gonna stay out there on the pitch. But if I get subbed, I can't say that I'm sad about that because the team ain't working. We're not gonna win this match. Like, simply put, we are not gonna win this match. Like, the game is over.
That set up the chance.
Bruv, there's nothing I can do. It's like fucking goddamn Dominic Calvert-Lewin isn't offering me a pass. So it's like, what am I meant to do with the ball there? You know,
Well, not
other
long
than
to
just
go
try
until
and
the
run
end,
past
and
Joe
Everton
Gomez,
clearly
what is
second
my
best.
play?
That's the story of the game.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
been
what
a
is
poor
my play there?
performance. I think they
What
lost
is
the
my
battle in the
play
midfield,
to
just
try and
couldn't
get
close enough
past
and
their
lost too
defence?
many of those
If
second
like
balls.
Dominic
I bet they
Calvert-Lewin
can't wait
is
for
just
the
not
whistle
going to
to
do
go
anything.
and move on to the
Why
next
he
game.
comes on over fucking goddamn...
Could get it
what a
over
shock,
now.
by the way. Playing a 39-year-old young at right back is not working.
Grant.
Like, I could have told you that before the game even fucking started, bro. Like, it's pretty obvious that playing up... Oh, bruv, nah, man. I need to get off the pitch somehow. If they're not going to sub me off, at least I'll just take a man and just get a red card. I think the Everton fans would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not... We're 3-0 down, bruv. The team ain't even trying. They ain't even trying. Team ain't even trying in this game, bruv. Nah, this is fucking finished. Get me off. Thank you. Get me off. Team ain't even fucking trying, bruv. I'll watch the rest of the match just to see how shit they play. But the team ain't even fucking trying. Like, bruv, the players have been pathetic. Like, my players in this... My team's AI are on beginner, yeah. Like, they basically feel like they're on beginner in this game. Because none of the players can make a fucking run. They can't pass me the ball right. They can't make a run right. The game was over before it even began. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand Liverpool are a good fucking team. I understand they would probably normally win. But I got nothing in that game. I felt like Bruno Fernandes in this current Man United team in that game. That's what I felt like. I felt exactly like how Bruno Fernandes feels having to deal with Højlund and Garnacho up front. Like, I got the ball in space. I looked for passes to McNeil, to Harrison, to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, to Broja. There was nothing. No one gave me options, man. And so it's like, no shit, we got 3-0 beat and lost. My players were pathetic. My teammates were pathetic. Like, they should be ashamed of themselves. Liverpool dominated. They deserved everything they got. 14 shots to 3. All 3 of those shots were based around me. I don't think we had a shot that I wasn't involved in. Because I'm the only one who knew how to bloody play football in that match. The problem is I had to put up with a bunch of shit. I'm shocked I've got the most assists in the fucking goddamn Premier League in this season. Because what I had to deal with there was pathetic. Like, that was absolutely pathetic. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. We've got to hope for better in the game against Arsenal. Sub me off. Sub me off. Like, at the end of the day, we got to hope for so much better against Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not planning on leaving. Like, I'm not planning on leaving yet. But let's just say, like, low match performance. I'm going to deflect the criticism. I think it's fair for me to deflect it. I'm going to stress that this performance was a one-off. Remind everyone how well you played in the first game. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to analyse what went wrong or thank everyone for their support. I'm not going to thank my teammates for supporting me because my teammates were the reason we lost. I'm going to deflect this criticism onto someone else because I'm not the one at fault in that game. I'm deflecting it. I don't care. If it lowers my fucking relationship with people, I'm deflecting it. You know? Exactly, look. Disappointing performance against Liverpool, but it is what it is. Can't carry the team every game. I agree with that. You know? You know what? That might be a cunty thing for me to say, but end of the day, right? I'm going to say what I say, you know? It might ruin my relationship with one of my teammates, but end of the day, they've got to understand that I'm doing that. That might be a little bit snobby from me, to be honest, to put can't carry the team every game, but I'm still going to do it, because end of the day, I feel like I'm the one who's having to carry us in this fucking season. You know, I'm the only reason we're 7th in the league, or 8th in the league now. You know, I'm the only reason we're up there. So end of the day, it's like, you know what I mean? Footballers are humans too. Sometimes life gets in the way. It was really brave to talk about that. I'm proud of you, and the media coverage got it. See? My agent knows. Me and my agent know. You know, if people want to fucking attack me for it, you know, end of the day, look, my agent knows. Assistant manager and Dye injury. Okay, he's out for 5 days, so he might not be in the game against, Arsenal. To be honest, I'm not sad about that. Actually, no, next fixture's in 6 days, so we've got time. I think we're just going to get straight into the next game, guys, because that was a disappointing one. I don't want to, like, I don't want to sit on that result for too long. You know what I mean? Like, that was a very, 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 very disappointing game. It was a disappointing result, and I want to see more, you know? It's how it feels supporting Spurs. Bro, that's how it feels being a Man United fan. Because I can see it clear as day that Bruno Fernandes is having to deal with dog shit. So that game right there is literally how I feel as a Man United fan. Because that is exactly how Bruno Fernandes feels, having to deal with what he's dealing with. You know what I mean? So, like, that is exactly what Bruno is having to do in our team this season. Oh, little team of the week there, guys. You see that? Little team of the week? Where's the team of the week? Where's the team of the week? I saw it. There it is. Jota, Solanke. Bro, can it stop fucking goddamn resetting, bro? Go down to the bloody team of the week and show me the fucking team of the week. Thank you. Vicario's in there. Udogie, Solanke, McGinn, De Bruyne, whoever Chavez is for Tottenham. He must be a signing. Yoro, Alexander-Arnold. But yeah, we got Arsenal now. You know, end of the day, Arsenal might be a little bit of a different, you know, team. Your investment returns are ready to be collected. Ooh, got a little bit of a return on my... My clothing brand didn't work, guys. I invested in a fucking line of clothes signed by my name, and we lost money. We lost money. I lost money, bruv. I invested 128k and I lost 100. I only got 115 back. Like, bro, I lost money. I lost my money in the bloody goddamn investment. Bro, fuck that then. I'm not investing anymore right now. Fuck that. Eleman and Dye return. Bro, I'm not investing any more money right now, bro. I lost money in my investment. Like, which one of my agents is telling me to invest in these things, bro? Because that's fucking shit. Like, bro, I invested and I lost money, man. But yeah, you know, end of the day, we can't sit on, you know, we can't dawdle on defeat. You know, it was a very disappointing derby. It was a very, very, very disappointing derby. But we can't be all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? We can't sit there and, you know, like swell on defeat. You know, we need to get back to business. It's a big game. Arsenal are 7th in the league. We're 8th in the league, you know. It clearly means we're going to go above them if we win this match. And, you know, they're at the Emirates, I know, but end of the day, it's a big one. Team is a little bit different. I'm still annoyed about the fact that they've got a couple of people in there. For instance, Broja's still starting up front. He's clearly not doing as well right now. So I can still live with it, but at the same time, I wouldn't have minded Beto coming back in. Harrison's in there. I don't know fucking why. He's been shocking. McNeil's starting at left mid, which is new. Urabrugam and Gueye still in there. Chris Smalling's coming for Branthwaite. That's a big, big, big change, because Branthwaite was at fault for at least 2 of those goals in that game. Branthwaite was a big one at fault for 2 of the goals we conceded in last game. So I'm glad that we've got big man Smaldini back in there next to Tarkowski. Ashley Young is still annoying to be in there. I don't know why he's in there. And then Hartman's at left back with Pickford in goal. But yeah, we're going to jump on in. I wouldn't have minded Beto coming back in, because Beto's been in decent form in the past couple of games, and now Broja's kind of like falling off a little bit. Like, Broja's been a little bit out of form recently, and Beto has been in form. But yet, for some reason, Broja's now the one starting, and Beto's the one being dropped. I don't really understand it. But we're at the Emirates, you know.
And now for the action.
End of the day, we're at the Emirates, you know. We are, we've got a big game here. You know, we've got to do a bit more than we did last time out. This time, we've only got to get a 7. Get a conversion rate of 60%. I can do that as long as I should be able to... Actually, that's going to be hard. We'll do the dribble success rate again, because we always dribble decently, because we keep the ball well. We've got nice close control dribbling and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, end of the day, Arsenal, they're not like Liverpool. You know, Liverpool are probably the best team in the country. Arsenal, not that, you know. So hopefully we can do a bit more against them. You know, maybe show a bit more attacking input. You know what I mean? Arsenal's team, they've got Trossard at left wing with Kai Havertz up front, Bukayo Saka off in the right wing. Then they've got Jorginho starting next to Odegaard with Rice at CDM. Zinchenko at left back, that's a weakness. We can target Zinchenko because he's a weakness. Then they've got Gabriel and Saliba with Ben White at right back, and then Neto starting in net, not David Raya. And then they've got Juanlu Sanchez on the bench, don't know who that is, must be a signing. Thomas Partey, Calafiori, Mikel Merino, Kivior, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling, Connor Bradley, there you go, little Liverpool signing at right back, and then they got Raya on the bench. So they've dropped their first choice keeper, and they've got Neto in the net. So maybe Raya's been stinking up the gaff for them or something, I have no idea. But End of the day, I'd like to think we could do a little bit more against Arsenal than we did against Liverpool, you know? Because even though we were at home, Arsenal, you know, they're not as, like, they haven't got Van Dijk at the back. But it really does depend on how, like, Ashley Young's going to do in the team, you know? Because they've still got Ashley Young at right back against Trossard. I mean, Trossard isn't as quick as Chiesa. I've got some space here if you want to find me.
And a look at the starting lineup for
nice little bit of football here. Go on, find me. Nice.
Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield.
Nice. Oh, what a bit of football. Harrison, you've got to stick that. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. I am doing everything in my power. I feel like Bruno Fernandes. I am doing all of the ball play that I can physically do, and I'm giving people open goals, and it's like I'm playing with Rasmus Højlund and fucking Alejandro Garnacho. Like, it feels like I'm having to deal with that. Like, this is what I'm saying about Jack Harrison, bro. I've given him a tap in there. I've drawn two defenders out. I've drawn Zinchenko and Gabriel out to me there, and yet fucking Harrison's missed an open net. I mean, he's hit it right at the keeper. He hasn't missed, but, like, hitting it right at the keeper there is basically as bad as missing. You know, I've given Jack Harrison an open bloody chance there, and he's not put it away. This is what I'm talking about. I'm doing what I can in this team. What difficulty am I on? That's important, actually. Let me have a look. What difficulty am I on? I don't think I can check while I'm in-game. I don't think you can change it while you're in-game. I'll check after the game. Because I don't actually know. I don't think you can change it while you're in the game. I'm on a hard difficulty, I know that. Or I'm on like I'm not on a hard difficulty, but I'm not on an easy difficulty, I'll say that. I'll check at the end of the game, I'll check what difficulty I'm on. But I'm on like I'm not on an easy difficulty, because I don't want to make it easy for myself. I want it to be a challenge. I want it to be realistic. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, you know, games that end like 7-3 every time. You know what I mean? I do want it to be a realistic thing.
Well, that 3-0 home loss certainly posed some questions. Today they have to show.
Tried to find the striker there. Maybe a little bit, over the top from me there.
Chances of getting a result here today.
Okay, they are kicking the ball around now. Arsenal are starting to build up some play, and I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, I think I should have won the ball there. Oh my god, bro, I'm missing open tackles, bro.
Determined defending.
Okay, out to bloody goddamn McNeil. I have ran forward if you want to find me. Nice, good little bit of play.
And it's with McGee.
I see a little bit of a pinged pass. There you go. That's a lovely ball out to Jack Harrison there. You see that vision right there.
Will he play it in?
I've made a little short run. Into Broja! Oh, he's missed. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. I'm doing everything in my power for this team. Like, I am Bruno Fernandes prime. And my team are not putting it away. Oh, Neto saved it. I didn't know he was on. I thought he just missed. I thought he missed, but that's actually a really solid save from Neto, to be fair. He's actually done all right.
So the corner played into the box.
Fuck.
And taking care of the situation.
I've got some space if you want to find me. Go on.
Crossed into the penalty
That's a great
area.
ball. Not quite.
Well, no danger now.
Go on, win the noggin. I felt like our player should have won the noggin there. I think that was like Tarkowski, bro. Like, he should be winning headers. I'm not going to lie. He should have won the knockdown there.
Ben White.
I've got the cutback. Okay, not anymore.
Rice with it.
Bro, they are playing a little bit of tiki-taka right now. They're kind of playing it through us. I'm not going to lie.
And a tidy challenge.
I feel like there is, like, we're playing better though. You know what I mean? Like, in this game, we're playing a lot better than we did in the last one.
Everton moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? McNeil.
I've made a lovely little run.
And threading it through.
Sweaty it! I was swayed! You could have just passed it across! I was open! I don't know if I was offside or something. He could have just passed it! I was fucking open! I had an open net! What are you doing? Well, I made such a good run! I can't do anything else, man!
Well, they keep the ball moving.
Oh my god. Okay, good save, Pickford. Dear me. Okay, we're keeping the ball.
Broja.
Okay, I don't even know what you're doing, Broja. I didn't even ask for it.
With the ball?
I don't know why you're, like, trying to do an impossible pass. Nice, good play. Nice, good play.
Everton being afforded too much space.
I'm making a lovely little run here if you can find me.
Now he must favour the cross.
Broja.
Well, what a
How are you missing? I can't do anything else. What is going?
Their noses in front here. Golden
Oh,
opportunity.
I mean, that's harder than I thought it was. But, bro, I should just shoot. I don't know why I'm not just shooting. I should just shoot, bruv. Like, my players are letting me down right now. I am doing so much right. And we're just not putting it away. I don't want to leave Everton, Adam, to be honest. I want to stay here for a season, but, like, this is starting to get insane now, bro. The forward line.
Really fine piece of
Our defence is all right. I'm not going to lie. Okay, well, bro, you've got to move, mate. You've got to make some sort of choice. You've either got to come short and give me an option, or you've got to fucking go long. You can't just stand there. You know what I mean? You can't just keep sitting off. Young's been absolutely mugged off. Actually, a good challenge in the end, to be honest. Nice.
Idrissa Gueye.
Idrissa Gueye. Into Ashley.
McGee.
Bro. Broja's just not doing anything. He's not helping me in any capacity.
Still passing it around with authority.
Fuck it, I'm shooting. I thought I might as well shoot, guys. I might have been able to go a little bit further into space, but I'm not playing Broja if he's not going to do anything with it. You know what I mean? I might as well just shoot and see what I can do. I'm getting so let down by my team, man. Like, we should be 1-0 up. Simply put, compared to Liverpool, we should be 1-0 up in this game. We should be 1-0 up in this game. I should have 2 assists minimum in this game. And my forward line are letting this fucking club down. Broja, Harrison, you know, like, I need to give McNeil a chance. Maybe he'll put it away. Because Harrison and Broja are clearly not hitting the bloody goddamn goal. They are failing at their job right now. You know? Like, Arsenal got patterned in that half.
So the match has restarted.
And we should have scored. We should have scored. Simply put, we should have put the ball in the net.
Tarkowski. And now Gueye.
That's an alright ball, but Broja's not going to win
Tremendous intuition to win
it. You
it
can
back.
always dream, but he was never going to win it.
Bukayo Saka. Declan Rice.
Okay, that should have been our ball. We did win it, though.
Can he find the right pass? Oh, tremendous
should have been
vision.
longer, man. That should have gone further. I held that for a long time.
Possession well.
Ah, fuck's sake, man.
Well, it's a really poor
there was a ball to be won, man. Like, end of the day, there was a ball to be won for me there. Like, yeah, I didn't win it, but it's a fair challenge to go in. Like, end of the day, if he kept running straight, there was a ball to be won there. I'm trying to do slide tackles because it's one of my objectives for one of my clubs. So I am trying to, like, do some of that as well and bring that into my game. I'm just not very good at them this year, I guess. I don't know. Off to Hartman, there we go. Look, end of the day, a yellow card is fine. We can live with that. We just won't do another slide. Feed me. Nice. I'm going to do a little out-swinging ball instead. Or an in-swinger, sorry.
Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
It's just like, I just don't, I feel like Bruno Fernandes. I feel just like Bruno Fernandes in real life. Like, I am doing everything in my fucking power to do what I can with this team. And there's nothing. And we're probably going to go 1-0 down. Because they have players that can put the ball in the net. We've been dominant.
It should be really tense, it should be dramatic, and I'm looking forward to it.
I've got some space if you want it. I didn't know if he's going to fucking run the right way. I don't know why he ran that way.
Well, it should be a tremendous Carabao Cup quarter-final. You can see it live with us here on EA TV.
Bro, you just hold it! Hold it up! Oh my god, the players around me are doing my fucking head in! Like, just hold it! I'm making an overlap! It's fucking insane what I have to put up with!
McNeil.
Nice play. Hold it. Let me run. Nice, good feed.
Promising from Everton.
There's no way I can do anything! No one's giving me a pass! I mean, Arsenal are doing exactly what they're going to do against Real Madrid. Just sit in. That is the worst. Oh, bro, I'm glad I didn't make contact. That would have been a second yellow. My teammates are doing my head in. They are doing my head in today. I don't understand the AI and how it is this fucking poor. Like, it feels like fucking, like, I don't know what even I can say anymore.
Jack Harrison has it.
I'm having all of the ball and I'm not getting help.
Could be an
That's a great ball.
here. Gives it
I don't know
through.
why it didn't go back to me. What is Harrison doing? Why is he playing that to Broja? I have an open goal if he just plays it to me. And he plays it fucking behind me. Oh my fucking god, man.
Martin
The
Odegaard.
brain on these AIs. They're doing my fucking head in.
Havertz.
I cannot believe that we're not even going to win this game.
15 minutes remaining.
All he has to do is play me. And he plays
And
fucking
5-1 for Arsenal
Broja.
to win it back.
I even pressed shoot because I thought he was going to pass me the ball. Because I thought he wasn't going to be a brain-dead idiot. What the fuck are you
The
doing?
through ball. And they deal
Good
with the
clearance.
threat
Well
this
done,
time.
Smalling. We shouldn't need to be hanging on, though. We should be like 3-0 up in this game. I am doing so much for my team, and they are not helping me.
Harrison.
I'm doing everything in my power. And look at Broja! What can I do with that? It's like dealing with fucking Rasmus Scheitland.
Can
Like,
they find
fucking
the
hell.
goal?
I think
Well,
even
it
Rasmus
takes nothing
Højlund would be better than that. Bro, you've got to let me run.
Everton moving the ball forward with purpose.
Broja, either come short or go long. Don't just stand in limbo like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like,
Good-looking ball.
either do one or the other. Don't just fucking half it.
Ball in.
We're in the 85th minute and we're not winning this game because these players just, I don't understand. Like, we are absolutely controlling this match and my players just don't make the runs. They don't make any run that's going to look like we're actually going to beat anything. Like, look, what's my pass? What's my pass? I'm shooting.
Can they forge ahead?
I don't care. I'm not passing it. Like, bro, if I pass it there, he'll fuck it up. I just thought, fuck it, I'll shoot it and see if I can get it past the keeper. Because my team are not going to fucking score.
Havertz.
Like, I've got no trust in them. So, like, and when I get to that position, if I pass it and don't fucking go in the net, I'll think about what the fuck I can do to put it in the net. Play it. Come on, counter. Get past fucking Zinchenko. Give me a pass. Anyone, make a run.
There's the cut back.
Why there? What are you doing? Put it in the net.
Crucial piece of defending. And the teams are level.
I give up.
Every
Yeah, I think a
this
transfer is
juncture.
going to have to happen. I can't stay at
Time
this
for a
crud hole.
change then.
I can't stay at this crud hole anymore. I can't stay at this crud hole anymore,
And over
bro.
it comes.
I can't do it. I can't deal with this.
That, the referee brings
You say
this
bad
to
teammate,
an
but what
end.
can I
Both
do there?
sides have the moments
Was it?
over
Like,
the
what
course
can
of
I
the
do
90
there?
minutes, but
I
it
do the
finishes
exact
in
same thing. I
stalemate.
run down the
Stuart,
wing, I
what
give
did
them
you
a
make of the
sweaty,
goal?
and they
Well, yes,
don't do
Stuart,
anything.
probably
I
not the
can't
best
do
game,
anything
but
with
the
these
team
players.
played to their full
McNeil,
potential. The final
Ndiaye,
ball was off the mark,
Harrison,
and the chances they
Beto, Dominic
created,
Calvert-Lewin,
they were unable to take
Broja.
advantage
They're
of.
all
A bit disappointing,
useless.
really, as
It
I
is
wasn't
me
expecting
versus
more.
their defense. I got a 7.8. I completed fucking 28 passes. I did a tackle. 80% passing accuracy. I covered 16 kilometers of distance. And there is nothing to show for it. I can't do anything. Look at the stats on that. How did we not win? I can't believe what I have to put up with this team. This is unbelievable to me. The forwards should be in jail for what they did in that game. Ah, nah, bruv. Nah, I can't. I can't do this, bruv. I can't. Nah, can't do this. Can't do this. Piers Morgan, bro. Can't do this. Can't do this. Sorry, can't do this. No, fucking. Sorry, can't do this. Oh my god. If I'm not fucking knighted after this, bruv, I don't know what is. The bonus is I'm closer on Lazio now. Like, look, I am pretty much there on the Lazio thing. The reason I'm trying to do slide tackles, guys, is because you need to do it for Real Madrid. Now, I'm not saying I want to go to Real Madrid, but I still want to try. I will do Newcastle, don't you worry, bro. Bro, we haven't scored today. And it's not for a want of trying. It is not like I'm not trying. You know, I am doing everything in my fucking power. If you want to know what difficulty I'm on, let me show you actually real quick. Because I don't want to change my player. Because I don't want to, like, I want to do that when I move. Like, I want to change. I'm on world class. I'm not even on legendary. I want to go on legendary. But if I'm struggling to win on world class, why the hell would I go to legendary? You know what I mean? Like, There is no way I'm going to go and sit on bloody Legendary if I'm stuck like this on World Class. I move. Like, I want to change. I'm on World Class. I'm not... Oh, bro, I feel like I've done... So, I feel like Bruno Fernandes. I literally feel like Bruno Fernandes. I feel like I feel exactly like how Bruno's going to feel tomorrow. It's the boots, yeah? It's the boots. Alright, it's my boots, even though I feel like I'm doing everything right. I'll change my boots. Let's see if I can change my boots. Alright, I agree. I'll trust you. You know, like, end of the day, we'll change the boots. Where's the boots? They're in, their kit. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Went the wrong way. 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Boots. Right. Right now, we've got the New Balance orange on. I think, you know, end of the day, look. Who are we repping? We're repping New Balance. Let's change that. We're not repping New Balance anymore. They're not doing it for me. You know what we need to do, guys? We need to go back to old day, like, you know, football. You know, back in the day, when you used to fucking make some absolute bloody... Like, think about, like, what you used to do back in your day. You know, back as a younger guy. You used to wear some Umbros. You know? The Umbro boots. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the Umbro Toco 4 Pro. Blazing. Blazing yellow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get the Umbro boots on, guys. Umbro Toco 4 Pro, blazing yellow. That's what we're going with. We're going with them. We're going with the Umbro Pro blazing yellows. Because end of the day, it's like, you can have all your tricks and stuff, but we don't need tricks right now. We need the ball in the net, and that's what the Umbros will do. Anyway, yeah, like you said, let's do the, what should I do? Christmas charity auction. You make the biggest bid for some sports memorabilia in an auction at the club's Christmas charity. Buy Christmas gifts. You have a day off, but spend it buying gifts for your own family and friends. Or Christmas charity party. A school near... You know what? We're going to go do a party. Why not? You know, end of the day, I'm going to be paying £43,000. But you know what? I'm showing the fans that I'm a loving guy. So I'm going to go to a Christmas party for the charity. For the fans. Because I'm the one that the fans will probably want to see. You know, it's like Bruno. I'm the one the fans probably want to see. They probably want to talk to me and be like, you know what? You're putting in the work. You know, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and talk to those fans. You know, end of the day, gone to a Christmas, you know. It's not an excuse to rest. You know, I showed up at a local school to help with a fundraiser. Because that's what I am, you know. I'm a guy of the people. I'm the one that's putting this show on for the people. You know. But yes, we have got Newcastle in at St James's Park in the Carabao Cup next. I have no idea how we're going to do in this one, guys. There's a team of the week out, by the way. Martin and Pedro, Brandt, Kamaldeen. Oh, that's Kamaldeen Sulemana. Irving, Salah, Trent, Edwards, Totti, Aboy, and McCart. Bloody hell, there's a lot of Southampton ones in there. Did they win their game or something? Where are they in the league now? Where are they sitting in? Well, I can't see yet because we're in the thingy. But yeah, guys, I think it's time to go to St James's Park. Maybe the Carabao Cup will change things. You know, maybe the boots in the Carabao Cup will change how the team plays. Maybe they'll change the team as well. You know, maybe Daichi is going to make some changes to the starting 11. Maybe Beto will come back in, you know? Maybe we'll get a couple of new players in, you know, that maybe will change the game, flip the script. Who knows? But I think it's time to see, you know? But don't worry, I've changed the boots to some Umbros. It looks like the team's pretty much exactly the same. There's a couple of changes. Broja's still in up front. Harrison's still in. I don't know fucking how Broja and Harrison keep fucking scamming their way into the team. They are always shit. And Dye's back, which I guess is alright, because McNeil was terrible. Bunham and Gueye are in. To be honest, they're not the problem, so they're doing alright. Smalling and Branthwaite are now the pairing, instead of Tarkowski. Mikolenko's in at left-back, however, and Patterson's back in at right-back over Ashley Young, so I'm glad about that. And then Pickford's still in goal, which, to be honest, I can't complain about him, because at the end of the day, he is doing well, Pickford. He's having a deal with a lot of shitty players like me. But we've got St James's Park, Carabao Cup away, quarterfinals. You know, we want to go far in this competition because we're probably not going to get Champions League football in the league. We want to go far in the Carabao, you know, so we'll see what we can do, you know, but
that football fans are sure
here we are. St James's Park.
Step up and deliver? It's all
Newcastle are always good at
on
St
EA
James's.
TV.
It's going to be a really hard game compared to Arsenal at the Emirates to win. I feel like we're going to struggle a lot more in this game because we should have won against bloody goddamn... we should have won against Arsenal. Complete 2 passes in the opposition half. I mean, yeah, no shit, I want to make it 3. I plan to do like 20. or more. I plan to go really high on passes in the opposition half, to be honest. Avoid losing. Yeah, to be fair, a draw. The problem is, because it's Carabao Cup, it's not like there's a second leg. You know, it'll go to pens, and I don't really want it to go to pens. There's also no extra time either, so I'd prefer it if we just win, to be honest.
I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm
oh yeah, who are Newcastle's team, actually? Let's have a little look at that. Right, Newcastle have got Harvey Barnes, left wing. They have got Gerard Moreno up front, no Alexander Isak. Ben Parkinson, 59 rated. Okay, that guy shouldn't be able to do anything, hopefully. Lewis Miley, Longstaff, and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. Then they've got Alphonso Davies at left back. Okay, well, we're not getting past the left back, guys. We might as well just attack Kraft, because we're not getting past Alphonso fucking Davies. I don't know why he's at Newcastle, but we're not getting past him. Kraft, we actually might be able to get past. Then they've got Alex Murphy, who's a 65 rated defender. Botman, and then they've got John Ruddy in goal. On the bench, they got Fabian Schär, Suso, that's a signing. Asula. Tonali, who's on the bench, not in the starting 11. Target is on the bench. Alexander Isak's on the bench. They've decided to go with Moreno for some reason. Akram Afif, I have no idea who that is. Trippier on the bench, and then Pope on the bench. It looks like Newcastle are heavily rotated, you know? It looks like they're treating this game as more of like a, you know, a less of a priority than the league. For some reason. Which I could understand, because they're probably doing better in the league than we are. But for us, I think this is a really important thing, you know? But let's see how we do, you know? Isak's on the bench. And they've also got a very dodgy...
and they take on Everton.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a
I think left wing is where we need to attack. Because Alphonso Davies is going to be nasty.
They just have to give a good account of themselves. Should be a good...
Go on! Why am I taking it with my left foot? Like, if I'm a right-footed player, and I'm in a position where I can shoot with my left or right, why is my player deciding to shoot with his left? I don't get that. Like, I am a right-footed player, and my guy's decided to shoot with his left, which is just shit. So, like, no shit the shot was bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. But I do agree with you. If Isak comes on, we might have a problem. Keep the block. Well done. Good play, Matt Patterson. Already better than bloody goddamn Ashley Young. That's a great save from Pickford to keep us in the net. Keep us in the game, sorry. This one's going to be a rough one, I think. I think they're going to attack us a lot. Because, like, Arsenal caused us no issues whatsoever. Newcastle are already causing more problems than Arsenal did. You know what I mean? Like, they are already making a little bit more of a, you know, an effort in the attack. Into Iliman and Ndiaye. Go on, find me. I've overlapped. That's on target. Not in. It's not my best finish in the world. But look, it was a decent bit of football. You know what I mean? I can't complain about the football there. The football was solid. You know, a little bit of passing between Broja, me, and Iliman and Ndiaye. Better.
Well, he's
better than before.
Ice cold when he gets into a goal-scoring position. The defence are going to have to be on their toes, switched on, if they're going to stop him here today.
Nice. Take the ball off Alphonso. No, hold him off. Okay, maybe not. I was trying to hold him off and wait for the player to overlap me, but the player just did not want to overlap me. So it's like, you know, that's kind of annoying. I'm covering the pass backs to make them go forward. I don't know why our players just don't attack. Like, look, Barnes is just going past them. Like, Patterson, go in, bro. Harrison, you know? Like, come on. Make it a little bit less obvious that you're trying to do the least work possible.
Into the box it goes.
Clear away. Nice.
Well, not quite fully away.
Nice. Good clear. Nice. Okay, the ball is just bouncing, bro. Nice. Good win. Nice. Into Harrison. Got a little bit of space here if you want to find me. Nice. Nice. Good football. This is great football right now. Good little bit of play there out to Mikalenko.
Now a sense that something could happen from this.
Nice play into Iliman and Ndiaye! And it's in!
Well, off the bench,
finally, someone puts a bloody ball in the net that I assist. That was good football. Good passing across from the right to the left, back to the middle and in the net. That was nice. Me, Broja, Iliman and Dye, you know,
Well, here's
Harrison,
the
we all
replay.
worked
It's
a
a
nice little
deft
bit of
finish,
football
you
there.
have to
Mikolenko
say.
coming into
Just
play.
takes a little off
That
it,
was good
wants to
football.
place it
It's not the
instead,
best
and the
finish,
keeper,
but it's
he's left
in.
with no chance.
Bloody hell. Welcome, Baz, as well. Welcome to the stream. Oh, my God, finally. It's been a little bit against the odds, to be honest. I feel like Newcastle have had the better chances in this game. But end of the day, all we need is one chance.
So it's
And that
1-0
is
as
the one
game
chance.
restarts.
That was good football, good, well-worked football, good play, and finally, we do what we've needed to do for the whole game. Told you it was the boots. Exactly, bro. The boots, you know. We went back to some Umbros. Like, why get some New Balance, you know? Go back to old-fashioned, you know? Go back to the goodies. The oldie but goodies, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you don't need to have all the trickery, you know, and the new hot boots, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to go back to the bloody, you know, the old-fashioned boots, you know what I mean? The dirty ones. You know, get the dirty work going. You know, that's a horrendous crossfield ball if that's what he was trying to do. That is horrendous into me.
Armando Broja.
Oh, that's
He looks
beautiful.
the right ball.
Go on.
It's a
Ow,
good
I'm
play,
missing
and
so
only
many
just wide of the mark.
chances. That one has to go in the net. I tried to curl it round because I knew Roddy was in a good position. I've missed a big one there. That should be in the net. That was good football. That was good football, and I've let the team down there. I'm not going to lie, I'll admit. I've let the team down there. That should be bloody goddamn 2-0. That should be 2-0. Should be in the net.
Barnes.
My player is
Lovely
not putting
incisive
anything
ball.
on target. And then they've had a chance from
And
Alphonso
that's not a
Davies.
bad save
Go
at
quick! That's Alphonso Davies, bro. They've got no left back. Why are you going the other way? They've got no one on the left. What are you doing, Pickford?
Oh, that's been won really
Well, that's just on
smartly.
you. I don't know what you want us to do. That was fucking Alphonso Davies. They had no fucking left back for a second there. But what are you doing, bruv?
Kraft.
Nice, keep it in.
They've
Good
given it
play,
away
well
here.
done. They've got no left back, or right back right now. Let's get past him.
They're not getting
Nice,
close
good little
enough
knock
here.
past. In!
And
Ah,
maybe
bruh,
not the
nah.
best
Why
idea
can't
to
we
go
just
for the
finish?
blast. Accuracy
Why can't we
sacrificed
finish?
for power.
Yo, Bozza, good to have you here, bro. Great afternoon, I agree, bro. Welcome to the stream. That should have been 2-0. That should have been 2-0. I have given him a really, really, really easy chance there. Now, I will admit, I'd had an easy chance as well, but that's easier. I've given him a tap in there, and
Not
he's
long
fucking
for
missed the
break
target.
now, and Everton have the
Like,
lead.
I
Your
have
thoughts on
given
their
him an
performance,
absolute
Sue?
tap in
Yeah,
there.
they've dictated the play a lot
Am I going to
in
watch
the
Arsenal?
first
No,
half. They've
I
had
don't
some
care
good
about Arsenal
possession
Real
and
Madrid.
created
I
some
think
good
Arsenal will go
openings, but
through, but
the
I will
game's
look at the result
completely still in the
afterwards and also
balance.
like keep
I'm
up to
looking
date
forward
with
to
the
the
game.
second half,
But
though,
I'm not
Guy.
gonna go out of my way and watch it myself. You know what I mean? Nice, good play. Oh fuck! I tried to get round him.
And possession given away.
They are very open at the back, I will admit. But you know they only need one to get back in the game. You know we're only one up. That's good defending though, and that's a good half. That's a foul, bruv. That's a disgusting one. There we go. Nice. Decent
And that
half,
brings
guys.
to a
We're
close
1-0
the
up. We
first
should
half
have more.
here at St.
I should have
James's.
put one away. Broja should have put one away. But we are 1 up. I've assisted Iliman and Dye. It's a great finish. We're 1-0 up at St. James's. So it's like, you know, this is a solid one so far. We're doing well. We need to keep our heads, though. Second half, they're probably going to bring on Alexander Isak because Gerard Moreno's done nothing in this game. So, let's face it. It's been a good half. But second half, we're probably going to have, Alexander Isak, Tonali, you know what I mean? How you been, though? I've been all right, bro. Thank you. How about you, man? End of the day, you know, I've been all okay. You know what I mean? End of the day, it's good
So
to be
away
back
we go
streaming
then
as well.
for
You know,
the second
streaming
half.
FIFA as well. Streaming player career with Edmund McGee. Nice, good football. Go on, lay me.
Broja. That's
That was
really
close,
well
you know.
played,
That wasn't
halting
bad
the
from
attack.
Broja. I rate the effort to try and play me through. It was a good challenge, though, from Botman. I think it was Botman. It might have been the other dude.
Bruno Guimaraes.
The second they bring on Alexander Isak, though, I feel like this game's going to change a bit, you know? I feel like they're going to change their
Longstaff.
style. Gerard Moreno's not going to... Because, like, he's clearly their
They're just
backup
looking
striker,
now
you
for
know?
that final
They've got
pass
Isak
through.
on the bench.
And in the end, all that
So, like,
possession
you know...
counts for little.
Oh, I think Alphonso Davies is off the pitch, by the way. Because he's not at left-back anymore.
Oh,
I think
great work.
Target's
What's
on.
next?
I think target's on the pitch. I didn't realise
Takes it
that.
on.
That's a good save. Well done,
Not the
Pickford.
easiest of
You're not doing an
saves, but
Onana,
you'd
you know what I
expect
mean?
him to probably
I'd love a
stop
Pickford
that.
at Man United, by the way. Like, over Onana, fucking end of the week. Hey, that's ref. That's dirty. That's naughty, that. That's naughty.
Some good work to win it there.
Nice, good football. Oh, actually, I think Alphonso Davies is on the right now. I don't know why. That's a goal.
And
What a
ready
save.
for it
Good
coming his
save.
way.
I meant to put it in the far corner, but it didn't go in the far corner. But it's not too... Yeah, there we go. They brought off Alphonso Davies and they brought on Alexander Isak. What the fuck are they doing? Wait, they brought off a right back and they brought on a striker. I need to see what their fucking formation is now. Because what the fuck are they doing now? Oh, they've gone to a two-striker. But Isak is playing right mid. What is happening? They've changed formation. They've gone to a two-striker with left mid, two centre mids, right mid. And then they've got one CDM and then a three-back. They've gone to a three at the back. But they've got Isak playing right mid instead of striker. And they've got Parkinson playing striker. I don't know what the fuck they're cooking, but, you know, it is a different one.
Played into the box.
Oh,
Only half the job done
oh
there.
Well, my
that's what
God,
he's
we
there
probably
for.
should have been
It's a
2-0
good
up there.
start.
That's another great save from John Ruddy. Just keep them pinned, you know, pin them in. They've only got 3 at the back now, so their wings are going to be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more open, because they've gone for a 3 at the back with right mid, left mid.
Guimaraes.
They've gone to a Man United
Monster.
formation, except 2 strikers instead of 1. And everyone knows how bad a Man United formation is. I'm keeping this back pass covered. There you go, look at that. Lovely bit of defending from me. Keep the back pass covered. I'm coming, bro, yeah. That's a great ball into
Lovely
Iliman and
ball,
Daye.
could be a chance.
I'd go at it myself, mate. Go at yourself. That's not bad. I couldn't quite get there. That was decent football from them two there. They're playing better. I am a little bit tired, I will admit, guys. I've been running like a workhorse in this game. So I think instead of me running, I need to start dictating the play. I need to be like more of a deeper role, you know what I mean? Because like my energy is like at nothing. So I have to start like, I think I have to start being like a deeper role and like, you know, playing some long balls. You know what I mean? Because my energy's kind of low. And if I'm going to help us get another goal in this game, I think I've got to be at a deeper role and let other people run off me. It doesn't look like I'm going to score, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to make those darting runs into the box. You know what I mean? Got to just keep the ball. Nice, well done, Ghana. Ghana Gay, good stuff. Okay, that is horrendous. I don't know why you're even trying to play that to me, Irabrugham. That is almost criminal, to be honest.
Chance to get something going here.
Don't let them back into the game. Don't let them back into the game with something silly. That was a chance. That was a chance. You know, they had a chance there to get back in the game.
You won't get too many chances.
Okay, we're bringing off Patterson, bringing on Hartman. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Because Patterson hasn't had his best game out on the right back position. He's been better than Young, but that's not really saying much, to be honest. Nice, play it short. I'm here if you want. Nice. Just keep the ball, you know what I mean? We don't have to push them. Like, if they're sitting deep, we just keep the ball, you know?
They are sitting a bit too deep here. Going for the blast.
I went for it long shot, guys, because I thought, oh, it's opened up. I've got space. Why is my shooting today so poor? Irabrugham off, Mangala on. I don't hate that. I probably should have just tried to keep the ball, but, like, I looked at... There was an open shot, and I thought, okay, I can hit it. But my guy just can't shoot today, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, just keep it. Keep him in. Shit. All right, get back, do defending.
This is a positive.
Just keep the ball, you know. Keep sitting in. Don't let them through, you know. Don't let them through you. Nice, good play. Well done. I've made a nice little run here. Little layoff into Mykolenko. Okay.
Orel Mangala.
Orel Mangala, just keep the ball. Don't need to force it, mate. I've got a lot of space over on this side, by the way, if they ever want to try and find me. I don't know why they went to Harrison there like he's going to win it. Like, he's never going to win that ball.
Kraft.
Okay, I've got the, like, pass inside marked, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to keep on Bruno Guimaraes, because that's what they're going to want.
Switched on and ready to intercept there.
Nice, good play, good football.
Orel Mangala. They won't take it from him there.
Oh, that's good football, and that's a good save from Ruddy. We are playing well. We should have another goal in this game, I'm not going to lie, but we are playing good football. Dwight McNeil's coming on for Jack Harrison. I don't hate that change. Okay, that should be a better ball into the box, let's face it. You've not beaten the first man there, that's really poor. Keep the press. Press them. Press them high. Press them high into a mistake.
And he's got that one away.
Okay, I don't know where Iliman and Dye is, bro, but he's not over this side, and they've now got space, and I can't run. I've got no legs. I can't catch him.
Now.
Bro, they've got a chance here. I've got absolutely no way of catching him.
Options available.
I've got no legs left. That's a chance. I don't know where Ndiaye was, but that is criminal. The fact that he has decided to not come back and do his job, that is criminal right there. Nice. I've got some space if you want to find me. Got a little bit of play into McNeil there.
Now, what can they do from here?
That's a great ball, and that's 2-0. Wonderful from me. That is sublime football, and that is the tie wrapped up. Right there, right at the end of the game, that was a sublime cross from me. That is Bruno Fernandes level right there. That is McGee level. That is Edmund McGee level right there. Right there. We don't need to be scoring as long as we're producing that. Little layoff. I saw Broja. Little chip over the player. Great touch from Broja. And it's a great little finish. And that is 2-0. And that is game, set, match in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. We're in the semi-final now of the Carabao Cup. We cannot complain about that. You know, we've had a hard run as well. We've had to play Chelsea already at home. We beat them 3-0. Now we've come to Newcastle, beating them 2-0. Carabao Cup's looking like a little bit of some silverware possibly up for grabs. And that is 2-0. Game wrapped up. 2 assists from yours truly. 2 assists from me. Wonderful football.
Yeah, they played well and deserved
wonderful football from bloody goddamn Edmund McGee, guys. That is stunning. Stunning right there. You're going to go, Adam? Fair enough, bro. You know, see you later, bro. End of the day, I'll probably be streaming for an extra, like, maybe half hour. And then I'll probably wrap up the stream. Because I said I can't do a long stream today. I'll probably keep going for maybe, like, another half hour. So I'll probably be able to get in at least 1 more game, maybe 2. If you guys want. What a game from me, though. What a game from yours truly. What a game from Edmund McGee that was. That was a completely different performance to the last 2. Last 2, we've been struggling to finish our chances. This game, we created some wonderful football in that attacking line. Broja and Ndiaye played really well. I obviously orchestrated it in the middle. Obviously got man of the match with my 2 assists. I think Dwight McNeil came on and was way better than Jack Harrison. Obviously, he was the one who played me the ball before I crossed it. So he got assist to the assist. I think Mikalenko at left back over Hartman was way better. Obviously, Pickford was doing all right, of course, as always. Branthwaite was decent at the back. I think that was an all-round better team that we used. I think if we can bring in Iliman and Ndiaye and have me and Ndiaye Broja and then have anyone else on the right mid, I think that can cook. You know what I mean? But that, very nice performance right there, guys. And we take those. We take those any day of the week. You know what I mean? We take those any day of the week. That was a nice little result right there. And cook. You know what I mean? But that, very, like, we will take them any day of the week. Beautiful. Beautiful from McGee. Stunning. Man of the match award. Daichi's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. You know? Mwah. Lovely. 2-0 win. Arsenal went through on pens against Villa. City went through against Liverpool 2-0. And Fulham won on pens against Brighton. I would love a Fulham, to be honest, so that we can get to the final. But I think we'll probably get the harder team, because we always do. Skill points. I have 3 skill points available. I think if anything, I need energy, because I am dying at the end of games. Like, I need more stamina if possible. I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm wondering if there is a cheeky little stamina anywhere, because I would love to get another weak foot as well, because I am waiting on 1 more weak foot. I'm trying to get down to where's the weak foot one that I'm trying to get? Because right now I think I have a 3-star. I want to get to 4-star right now, which means I have to get to here to get to 4-star weak foot. But I need energy first, so I think if there's like a way I can get some stamina. Because this is pace and sprint speed. I don't need that. I need, is it dribbling that would give me stamina? I need some more stamina, or like, you know, like, I need more energy in games. Is it under physical? Yeah, there we go. Stamina's there. I actually have 87 stamina, but I do need a bit more, I think. Which is, I feel like I have all of it. Stamina and jumping. There we go. We'll do that, because then I can win some more headers and help with that. And then I'm also going to do one more in shooting in this one, in heading accuracy, so that I can then get down to the final weak foot to get me to 4-star. There's probably a 5-star weak foot somewhere, but I don't actually know where it is. Because I don't see it under passing, and I don't see it under shooting. So I have no idea where it is to get to 5-star weak foot. Because this is skill moves. I don't need skill moves. I need weak foot. Yeah, I have no idea where the final weak foot is, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. But yeah, great little win over Newcastle at St James's. Really solid defensive display and a really good clean sheet and a 2-0 win. Brilliant performance from me. Good old McGee, you know, everyone loves that. Match rescheduled against Arsenal. Because obviously we are now in the semis. And we also have Harrison having a little injury for 5 days. So I think we're going to do one more game against Chelsea. And then I'll probably wrap the stream up there. Because I said I can only do a shorter one today. But I am going to do at least one more match. You know what I mean? See if we can take it further into the next one. Winning in the Sage. I'm not going to take all the credit for this one. Because I wasn't the best player on... Like, I wasn't the only good player on the pitch. I'm going to praise team spirit. I'm going to say that. I'm going to get the team routed up. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, I'm going to get my team, you know, my team happy. Thanks to all my Everton friends. Without them, the victory against Newcastle United wouldn't have been possible. You know what I mean? We've got to be, got to keep our, you know, our humbleness, dare I say. I loved your post about being, about the bottom of the dressing room. Well done. That'll definitely help cement the place in the squad. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, who are we playing in the next game of the Carabao Cup? Is it Arsenal, Fulham, or City? Arsenal. Of course it's Arsenal. To be honest, though, we did just play really well against Arsenal in the game before when we drew 0-0. So, you know, we could... It's better than getting City. I think City are the hard ones, and I think they'll be the ones to the final. Of course, City got the easy draw. Of course they did. You know, that's just how City are in any cup competition. But yeah, Everton versus Chelsea. We're going to do one more game, guys, in this stream. I could do more investments, but I lost money in my last investment, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to save my money for something good. But yeah, game against Chelsea, in the league. Let's train, one more time. Let's do another training, and we will do this one more game for the stream, guys, just because you guys deserve it. You know what I mean? End of the day, I said I'm only going to do probably about a 2-hour stream today because I don't have as much time. So what we're going to do is we are going to do Everton versus Chelsea. See how we can put our shift together in this one. But we've got Broja. Lindstrom is playing right mid because obviously Harrison's injured, which I can't complain about, by the way. What I'm annoyed at is the fact that McNeil is in over Iliman Ndiaye. And Iliman Ndiaye has been good. I'm also annoyed that he's changed the team back to the same back line as even though our last one worked really well. Like, he's put Mangala in over Irabrugham, and then he's got Idrissa Gueye, which I don't hate, but then he's gone Hartman, Smalling, Tarkowski, Young, and the best players in that last defence was Patterson. Like, he's only kept Smalling in, and Smalling was the one who did the worst. All the others, Branthwaite, Mikalenko, and Patterson, were all better. So I don't know why he's changed all of them back to a normal team when they were worse. They've been worse today. So I guess we've got to play against Chelsea at Goodison with a team that's back to being what it was. And it's kind of like... I mean, I'm interested to see how Lindstrom does at right mid. Obviously, with the injury to Harrison, you know, it's interesting to see what Jasper Lindstrom
or Jasper Lindstrom for you today.
Is going to do.
Building all week,
who knows?
Just moments away from kickoff,
you know, who knows how it's going to go down.
For the live action.
Alrighty. Big game here, obviously. Get a pass success rate of at least 40%. I'm going to do the dribble one just because I might be a little bit audacious with my passing, and obviously that means I might lose it more. It's like with Bruno, with the fact that he obviously doesn't get, like, 90-plus passing accuracy because he always tries, like, passes that are, like, a little bit harder. But it's because I'm going to try and unlock their defense, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see how we do against
And we find
Chelsea
ourselves
at
in one of
Goodison
the great
on a
football
nice sunny
cities.
evening or a sunny day, sunny afternoon. And Chelsea are running with Nicholas Jackson up front, with Cole Palmer sitting behind at cam. Jadon Sancho, the freedom fighter, at left mid. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the left mid because there's nothing that's going to happen over there. Because they've got the most useless player in probably the Premier League at left mid. So we don't need to worry about their left side. Talisca, however, a little bit more difficult on the right. Signing, big boy. Then they've got Kimmich and Enzo Fernandez and Kimmich. Kimmich signing, that is a massive signing for Chelsea in the CDM position. Then they got Cucurella, or Cucurella, left back. Disasi, also known as Axel Disaster, to some Chelsea fans. So he might be a little bit easy to get through, hopefully. Adarabioyo, then they got Gusto at right back, and Robert Sanchez in goal, with a bench of Badiashile, Sudakov, that's a signing. They're trying another one from Shakhtar, getting another bloody goddamn Ukrainian, like bloody Mudryk. Other than that, they've got Mark Guehi, Joao Felix, Reece James, Yosselu. I don't know why they've got Yosselu, but they've got Yosselu. Looks like they've got a lot of forwards, guys. Christopher and Nkunku as well, and then Ben Chilwell and Jorgensen. So they've got Nkunku, Yosselu, Felix, and Guehi all on the bench. And I'm pretty sure Sudakov is like a cam as well. So they've got a lot of forwards on the bench for only one striker position. But we'll see what they do, shall we? Because end of the day,
Liverpool here at
you know,
Goodison Park.
I'd like to hope we can do, you know, we can bring our form from the Carabao Cup into the Premier League. That's what I'm hoping. You know, I'm hoping we can bring some of that, you know, Carabao Cup form
from the Premier League. It is Everton
back into the Premier League, you know, because we've been a little bit worse in the Prem.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides.
They were really blocking in there. Tosin Adarabioyo did not let me get an inch of space. Like, I tried to pass it to Broja, and then there wasn't a pass to be had. So I then, you know, tried to shoot, and again, there wasn't a pass to be had. They were very defensive there, and then they've gone up the other end, and they've almost scored. Luckily, it was the freedom fighter on the end of the shot, guys. So, end of the day, you know, as you know, never going to happen, you know. If Jadon Sancho scores, I need to, like, fucking, I don't know, quit the career mode or something. Because he can't even fucking do a thing right in real life, bro. He can't fucking do anything in this game. Look at this, look how easy he is to tackle, bro. What a failure of a human being.
Well, what a great title.
Nice bit of play there with Jesper Lindstrom.
There's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams.
We're going to run across the line.
Let's hope I'm right.
Get it into bloody McNeil. I don't know why he passed it straight away, man. Like, I needed him to... Bloody Hartman ran too quick there, man. Fernandez. He needs to hold his run a little bit. Let me get set, you know, to play him the overlap. Great challenge. Well done.
By Chelsea.
Finds bloody goddamn Broja. And then Broja just gives it straight away. I mean, what more do you want me to do about that? Like, I find Broja with a perfect bloody goddamn chance to then hold up the ball, and he just passes it straight away.
You could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Right, just keep them pinned. Nice, easy.
Pass,
melting Palmer, bloody putting the ball out.
Let's hope we see more of that creativity today.
Right, let's see what we can do. I should be able to win this. Come on. Get up. Win that. Oh, what a win. What a win of the ball. Lovely bit of bloody goddamn play from me there.
And it's with McGee.
McGee. I've overlapped. Okay. They haven't used me. Oh, that's a lovely ball.
And passing it well. Still passing it around.
Well, why are you offside? I can't do anything about that. Why is he offside? There's no reason for him to be offside there. Why have you done that, Hartman? Like, you know, you make the overlap and then just run offside. Like, I can't get the ball any quicker. I first timed it. You know what I mean? Like, he just needs to stay the bloody hell onside. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Like, Hartman's not doing very well in this game so far. He's not holding his runs. He's not bloody goddamn... Like, he's having a pretty poor game compared to Mikalenko on that side. Dear me. Give me another win of the header. I couldn't win it over Kimmich this time round. Just keep Cole Palmer, you know, mute, and then they don't do anything. You know, I just mark this, and then they've got nothing. Nice, great challenge. Well done. Great little bit of play. Broja, hold it up. I'm making the run. You could have found me. Okay, well, I'm only blaming
Well, a clear
Broja for that.
foul, but the referee letting the play
Oh,
flow.
it's right at him, man. It's right at him. I want the thing is though, right? He's passed that to my feet. I don't know why he's passed that to my feet. Like, I want a through ball there. You know, let me run onto it because I had space. Like, if he plays that in front of me to like the edge of the area, I could run onto it. So I press shoot, thinking, oh, he's gonna play it harder so that I can then run onto it. But instead, he passed it to my fucking feet. Like, I don't know why he's gone to my feet there. I don't know what his brain's thinking to do that.
It away. And support available.
That's easy. That's a simple claim. There's not been many chances in this game, I'm not going to lie. Like, that chance for me there, if Broja had just played a better ball and actually, you know, used his brain a little bit, you know, seen that there's... Okay, that is... I don't know what the fuck Ashley Young is doing there. But what are you doing there, bruv? Like, you have no pressure on you and you just boot it all the way, like, past... It's not even like it's to Broja. You boot it like 40 yards up the fucking pitch to no one. Like, we're not playing bloody goddamn Southampton here, bro. We actually have got to at least do something. This is why I kind of wish Nathan Patterson was still playing.
That's a fine-looking
pass. I don't know why Ashley Young is like our first choice right back.
That's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Making a little run off Lindstrom. Give me a little 1-2. I can get past Cucurella. I'm offside. Okay.
Young.
Little into Broja.
Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something.
Slip me. That is the worst ball about... Bro, the final pass from some of these players, man. Like, I'm doing lovely little, like, 1-2 plays where I'm, like, I'm receiving it and then making a little run. And they're not, like...
allowing them to come onto them.
They're not using it. That's a chance for Broja, and it's right down his throat again.
Go.
Oh, bro, we are just... We're giving them really... Like, we're getting given easy chances to do something, and the finishes are just not even... Like, the passing is just not happening. Like, we're not doing enough in the final third to put the ball in the net. Like, even though we're having chances, I don't think we deserve a goal. You know what I mean? Chelsea definitely don't.
And that was a very fine read.
That's a red.
Oh, and
that's a red. He's off, bro. There's no way that's not a red. He slid in and I've got right past him. Yeah, that's a deserved red card for Malo Gusto. That's a definite red card. Bro, I've gotten away from him there and he slid in like a naughty boy. You know, I'm away on goal right there. That is a nasty little challenge on my man, McGee. You know, I've got past the man there and, you know, he's had a bit of a fucking swipe at me.
Delivered into the box. And the fourth official confirming that
honestly, them getting the red card is enough for the half to be over. Like we might not have scored in the half, but we've managed to get someone sent off, you know? And I think that is a decent half. Because now, second half, they're down to 10. They've got no right back on the pitch unless they change it around, you know? And I think that's pretty crucial, you know? Like, we've had a decent half with no real conviction in the final third, but now they're down to 10 men. So they are now sitting there with a, you know, a 10-man... Oh, they've actually moved Cucurella. They've moved Kimmich to right back, and they've put Malo Gusto in CDM. So they're down to 10 with a midfielder gone, and they've moved Kimmich out to right back. That's pretty understandable, to be fair, because he can play there. So,
well, they've got things going again.
You know, end of the day, they've done what they probably should have done, to be honest. Because they've still got a back four now, but they've got less man in the middle. Which means I'm going to have a lot more space. With not two CDMs anymore, you know, I'm going to have a lot more space in the middle of the park to dictate the play. And I'm hoping that that is going to lead to some good shit.
Fernandez.
Don't let them shoot. Okay, that's fine. Well, Cole Palmer's missed. Easy. There. You know, that's fine. That is completely fine. We work with that. Nice boot forward. A lot of space for Broja to knock it down.
Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but potential no
I saw Broja with
it's
more space than anyone else.
Well, considering the current market, this
it's a good little step across from Disasi there. I'm not going to lie.
And he will
that should have been my ball.
Performances.
Oh my god, I should have won that as well. I should have won that. Don't you dare let the freedom fighter just skip through you like that, bro.
Defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering.
Nice. Broja, man, you are losing balls right now, man. Like, you're the one throwing this match. Like, you did well in the last game, and now you're having a shitter again. Like, why are you so off it in Premier League games at the moment? It's like, in Premier League games, you're just so off the pace. I don't understand. I don't understand what your brain is doing.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action.
Like, look, I've got to play now. Like, look, just make the run, man. Oh my God, what a fucking ball from me. And then he's decided to do that with it. That was one of the most insane through balls I think I've ever done in my life. To bloody goddamn Lindstrom there. And then he decided to fucking come, like cross it backwards.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Oh, Lindstrom! We need Lindstrom off. Lindstrom, Broja. Yeah, there you go. Lindstrom's off. That's a nice sub. We needed that. And Ndiaye's on. Lovely. I have a good connection with Ndiaye at the moment. Oh my God, you got to play me.
This looks more than
that's a chance. And he's missed. Bro, left foot. I can't shoot. My player can't shoot with left foot. Why is my left foot so fucking useless?
I'm not sure.
Why is my player so useless at just kicking a ball with his left foot? I'm not 3-star. I'm not like fucking 1-star. It feels like I'm 1-star. That's probably just a FIFA thing, to be honest.
And a friendly reminder,
if we don't get a win in this game, this is a disgusting thing. They've got a red card, bro. We can't let them get a 0-0 draw or a win against us with 10 men. Like, we can't. We have to take these chances.
Palmer with it.
That's my first big fuck-up, though. Other than that, like...
top class defending.
What are you doing? I don't understand Broja. I don't understand what he's doing. Like, hold the ball up. Don't try and run if you can't do it. You know? Like, he tries to turn and make a run through the middle, but he hasn't got the fucking legs to do it. Like, what is your brain doing? Come on, win the ball.
Here, but the pressure escalating.
Better. Right.
And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore.
Into fucking goddamn McNeil.
McGee. McNeil.
Nice.
McNeil.
Little play into McNeil.
Shot
he's gone for it. Good save.
Well, that's really sound.
I mean, Broja's not helping him there. Like, Broja needs to give him an option, and Broja's just standing there. He's just standing there like a fucking static bloody goddamn penguin. Like, what is Broja doing today? Like, I've been sitting here loving Broja, but like in this fucking stream, he has been shocking. Apart from one last-minute goal that I created for him perfectly, where he literally has to put it away, otherwise he's a disgrace. He's done nothing. But what is Beto done to not be playing? Like, has he fucking slept with Dyche's wife or something? Because that's what it fucking feels like. But why is Broja still on the pitch? There you go. I don't mind that. I think that'll be for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, though. And I think Beto should be on. But at least it's not Broja anymore. You know, like, as much as Calvert-Lewin isn't the one that I would have brought on, at least it is not Broja. Because Chelsea, they'll take a point. You know, they got 10 men.
And Everton have it back now.
Like, of course they'll take a point. They'd snap their hand off at a point with 10 men.
Here. A chance to whip it in.
What is that pass? That is the worst pass.
So
I don't understand what you want me to do with that. That is the worst pass I've ever seen to me. It's going out of fucking play, bro. I can't do anything with that. My players around me are just, they're in the Prem. They just lose all ability on their legs. But why is their legs so fucking dead? Like, I've got a 7.9. I'm doing everything in my fucking power. And the players around me are just fucking failing.
Nkunku has it.
What the fuck are you fuckers doing, bro? Get in. Nick the ball, bruv. Nick the ball, young. Press them. Right, better. Counter. Okay.
And it's with McGee.
That's a better ball into Dominic. Hold it up. Why can't our strikers hold on to a ball? What is wrong with these players?
Nkunku.
Oh my fucking God. Just hold a ball up. Oh, no, bro. Fuck off. Oh, that's game, bro. We have just drawn to 10 men Chelsea. Or lost. We've just drawn or lost to fucking 10 men Chelsea. Because our players just... I can't play with this. This stream has been horrendous for my players. Like, my AI today have been fucking useless. We've had 2 0-0s because my players just can't pass the fucking ball. I fucked up one attack in that game where I didn't put a ball in that I should have. But I had my left foot. It was my weak foot. I gave Broja tap-ins. I gave fucking goddamn Calvert-Lewin the chance to hold up the ball and bring me into play. And Ndiaye gave me the worst fucking passes I've ever seen in my life. Lindstrom fucked up one of the most insane passes you would see from a Premier League midfielder in the history of the game from me. I played one of the most insane through balls in behind out Chelsea's defence. that you will ever see from, like, prime Fabregas. And yet, he think I can do to win us matches if my players around me are just fucking dog shit. I am night and day ahead of everyone else, look. 7.9, man of the match, completely dominant, and look at all the players around me. 6.0, 6.9, 6.1, 5.9, 6.0, 5.9, 6.6, 6.4. Everyone sucks. Me and Pickford are the only two players in this team that are good enough for Premier League football. Everyone else is Championship at best. Oh my god. I'm the one who even got them down to 10 men. Because I'm the one who got fucking Gusto his red card. I am the only player in this fucking starting 11 who seems to want to get European football. And the rest of the players around me are just taking the fucking piss. Like, we're down to 10th now. Because I'm the only one who seems to be able to kick a fucking ball. Oh my god. I mean, that's the last game I'm playing today. I'm not playing another one, bro. They're driving me insane. They're getting me fucking frustrated now. But bloody hell, the players I'm having to put up with right now. Insane. We're going to save and quit though, guys, because end of the day, I've done what I can do, man. I've done what I can do. Oh my god, we should be fucking winning. We should have beaten Arsenal. Like, Liverpool, we should have lost to. My players were horrendous in that game. Arsenal and Chelsea, we should have beaten both. Like, we only looked good in one game, and that was against fucking Newcastle. We should have beaten Arsenal and Chelsea. But the players around me, man, they threw that game. They threw that game away. But hey, it is how it is. You know, sometimes FIFA just doesn't quite work for you. You know, end of the day, it is how it is. Look, end of the day, sometimes these things happen. You know what I mean? Look, end of the day, it's still been a solid stream. But I'm still happy with this nice 2-hour stream. Like, end of the day, we've done quite a lot of bloody goddamn work. You know, we've still, like, even though the team have failed today with their draws and loss, at least I made an account of myself. You know what I mean? Like, McGee did well. You know, like Edmund McGee put in the work. You know, he put in an absolute shift. He put in a lot of work, and he didn't quite get the reward for it. You know what I mean? But I feel like McGee was solid today. You know, really solid. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Like I said, I was only gonna do a 2-hour stream today. Mainly because of the fact that I have got a lot more things I need to get done today, and I don't want to be tired. So, end of the day, you know, at least we did get some FC 25 player career done. It was a solid 2-hour stream. Like I said, I do wish I could have done more for you today, but like I said, today was always going to be a smaller stream. Because I always do the bigger streams on the weekend, which will be when I next stream. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. It will probably be on the Friday or the Saturday when I next stream. And yeah, you know, like I said, it is how it is. You know, we didn't quite do what I was hoping we'd do today. You know, we got the bloody 4 games done, you know, in the FC 25 player career. 2 draws that I think should have been wins really does suck. But end of the day, I am hoping that my players improve in the future. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Next time I stream on the weekend, we're either going to tackle Bloodborne, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, or Outer Wilds from the poll, or we'll do some more Super Mario Mon, Shadows of Doubt, or some more Elden Ring Deathless Run. You know what I mean? We'll do one of them things. We've got a lot of things we can get done on the weekend. And yeah, like I said, sorry for it being a smaller stream today, but I've got a lot of things I've had to get done today. And I thought, well, it's better to do some sort of stream than do nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, end of the day, the pain of Everton will continue, you know? The pain of McGee will continue with what I've had to deal with today, you know, and having to deal with such mediocrity around me, you know? But, hey, like I said, these things happen in the game, you know? You can't do much about FIFA sometimes. So yeah, like I said, I am going to wrap things up here. Thank you to everyone who has been here for the stream. Like I said, thank you, Adam. Thank you, Bozza. Thank you, Woz, or Mr. Wazza, as I will always know you as. Thank you, Eli, for being here as well. And thank you to everyone else who showed up for the stream every now and then. You know, everyone popped up every now and then. Like I said, shorter stream today, but as I said, I was only ever going to do about a 2-hour stream today because we're going to save the bigger stream for the weekend because I haven't got enough time to get everything done today. So yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Thank you to everyone else who's been here for the stream, like I said. And stay tuned on the weekend for me to do some Outer Wilds or Bloodborne or Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, or some Elden Ring Deathless Run, Shadows of Doubt, Super Mario Mon, you know, or something like that, you know. So yeah. Yeah, I guess without further ado, with that being said, I guess I will see you guys next time.